Hi guys, welcome to Stay at Home Day 486. If you hear a loud rumbling noise, it's my air conditioner unit, which is right over there. Hope it's not too annoying. I want to talk about pictures on eBay listings. Pictures can do a lot to sell your listings, and I'm going to talk about one specific example. I recently listed 5 Todd McFarlane military action figures, which were my personal collection that I had from years and years ago, and I looked them up on eBay. I'm going through a lot of my older stuff and selling off things for eBay, and I saw that there were, the range on the Todd McFarlane military action figures is all over the place. Some people are getting good money for them, some people are getting and I figured I had 5 figures. I listed them for, basically decided to sell them as a unit instead of selling them individually, just because it's easier to make a listing for 5 items than to make 5 individual listings. And I decided to sell them as a single lot of 5, and I priced them on the high end after looking at the comparable sales, current recent sales, and I listed them for basically 20 bucks a piece, which is quite a bit more than they cost originally. And I figured based on the listings I could get that, but I think what really made the difference in my listing is I took some pretty nice pictures. I'm not saying I'm a professional photographer, but I took some pretty decent pictures. I'm going to put them on the screen as I'm talking about them. eBay likes you to have a white background as much as possible. They actually recommend that you have a white background to show off your items for sale. So that's what I did. That's what I generally do 99% of the time, unless I have some awkward item that I can't photograph in my photography area and have to lay it on the floor or something. I listed these on the high end of the current sales. Like I said, about 20 bucks a piece plus shipping on top of that. And as soon as I had them listed, I started getting people watching the listing, which is always a good sign. It's not necessarily an indication that the item is going to sell, but it's a really good barometer of interest in the item. And I had, I don't know, 7 or 8 people watching these things almost instantly as soon as I posted them. And I started getting messages, people saying, "Why is this so expensive? I used to buy these for $7 a piece." And it's like, I'm thinking, who is going to message somebody on eBay and tell them their item is too expensive? If it's too expensive, don't buy it. It's that easy. If you want it and the price is agreeable to you, buy it. I've never ever messaged anybody and said, "Well, your price is too expensive." So I politely messaged this person back and told them, I think I can get this based on current comparable sales. And I said, prices vary on these things. Sometimes you can get them cheap, sometimes they're more expensive. And to make a long story not quite so long, I took some pretty decent pictures. I listed the thing. I had it up for maybe a week. I don't remember exactly how long, 5 or 6 days. And they sold. I got $100 basically plus shipping for 5 of the McFarlane action figures. And I kind of, sometimes at least, I'm tempted to lower the price on things if they don't sell right away. And sometimes that's a good strategy, sometimes not. And I figured I would get my price for these. And like I said, I think it was like 5 or 6 days after I listed them, I did get the price. I was just amazed at looking at other people's listings. People were taking some really, I don't want to, call out anybody individually, and I could show some photographs from eBay, but I'm not about that. I just wanted to comment that one picture I saw on eBay in particular, I'm like, you could not even tell what the object was, what the item was from the picture. They took one picture of one of the McFarlane military action figures. Apparently they set it on the floor and standing up took a picture from above so you could see the top of the head of the figure, and that was it. If you're going to take a picture of something that's interesting to look at, get down on the level of the object to take the picture. Like I said, I'm not a professional photographer, but just, look at your picture when you list something and ask yourself, is that going to make somebody want to buy the item? And try to make the picture interesting as much as you can. I mean, some things, an item in a box, there's only so much you can do with it, but if you have an interesting subject, play with it, have fun, make a nice listing, and believe me, good pictures make all the difference in the selling price. All right, guys, I hope you could hear me over this beast beside me that's running continuously. I am in Florida, and this air conditioner runs all year long, pretty much. All right, guys, I will talk to you later. That's all I got for today. Thanks for watching.